What's going on, everyone? Good morning. It's Monday. It's a holiday. It's also a nor'easter. Nor'easter day. That's what we're going to call it today. Nor'easter day. I'm trying to shut my climate in the back. I don't know why it's on so high. There we go. Shut this off. And I don't hear it. Good morning. Dave, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, it's Columbus Day. It's Indigenous People Day, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a holiday for most, not a holiday for me. I ended up with a day off because, well, we had a good storm coming in. It's not doing much right now. I should have worked. We should have worked. We should have all worked. But we didn't. The boss like, you know what? Why go out and get totally drenched? We'll just take the day off and continue tomorrow. But it's not doing anything. Now, why am I in the car? I am in the car because Michaela also had surgery today. And I figured, you know what? If I'm off, the weather's crappy, let me drive Suzanne and Michaela instead of her driving. So here I am. I'm out. And I'm in the car because I was inside. But I'm in the car now because Michaela had wanted mommy in a room with her. And they didn't have room for more than one person. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go sit in the car. I'll go live. I'll chat with you folks. I'll say hello. Put my glasses on. And here we are. Ryan, hello. Richard Ryan, what's going on? Family as well. Same to you guys. Yeah, Michaela's still, this should be the last surgery. All of this from the accident. She had to get some touch-ups. Not touch-ups. I guess the halo she was wearing when they took it off left some I don't know, whatever. They're doing minor cosmetic surgery on her head. So Suzanne sent me a picture, but I shut notifications off. So I told her, look on YouTube. You might find me there. Because I'm not just going to go sit in a car. But yeah, hope everybody had a great weekend. If you're in New England or on the East Coast and you dealt with this nor'easter, hopefully no major damage, no crazy... Right now it's not doing much at all. It is just barely raining. Barely. That's why I think I'll just keep the camera on me. Not like we need the camera on me, but we'll just keep it on me. Surf Bum John, what's going on? Staying home flooding. Yeah, I'm sure you guys got a lot worse than what we did. We had some, I saw some videos of waves crashing over in Newport and Narragansett and all of that. But no, it was some heavy rain overnight. I got up a couple of times and I heard the rain, but nothing major. Xavier, never seen me before. I don't go vertical much. This is how you found me because it's vertical, but hello to you. Thank you for being respectful. Respectable. What the hell is respectable? Doreen and Jeff, hello. What's going on? Plymouth Rock, good morning. Again, if you're just popping in, you like horizontal. Xavier, I'm going to answer an honest question. I like horizontal sometimes. I prefer to go vertical because I do more panoramic streaming, more, not panoramic, more, yeah, the stuff I do, you just want to see more of it. In vertical, you don't see a lot. So I don't go to vertical much unless I'm just bored like today. Then you get a lot of trolls vertical. I'm not calling you a troll because, again, you're being very respectable. But you can admit a lot of people just find you and start writing stupid things. So vertical is not my thing. But YouTube's coming out where you can do both at the same time. We're going to see how that works out. I do a lot of Disney stuff. So once we go down there, it's going to be interesting to see how vertical and horizontal works. Leanne, good morning, Leanne. Jeffrey, what's going on? Hello, Leanne. No problem, Leanne. Leanne's got a lot of shit to do. I gotcha. What am I up to in this beautiful? Well, the day is not beautiful, but I am sitting. I didn't park in the parking lot. I'm sitting outside a surgical center waiting for my daughter to finish a little surgery she's having. You're in Orlando. Oh, pretty chilly. That's where we like it. I don't like it too hot. So we'll be down in Orlando in less than 2 months. Actually, yeah, less than 2 months. Paul Engel, Scott M. What's going on, Scott? Scott, hope you, I don't know if you worked last night. Hope it wasn't busy. Or if you're working today. Just right before I came live, I was still sitting in the doctor's office with the wife, and got a notification. There was a plane crash back home. And I say back home because, well, we're in a different city, same state, but yeah, there was a plane crash in Dartmouth, right on 195. I set my boss's exit. I call him up. I says, go check this crap out. I shouldn't be like that because I don't know if there's fatalities or anything, but it's something you see on the news, but you don't see it often close to home, and it's literally at home. If I was back home, I would have went myself to get some video. Sarah P. Adventures, good morning, good afternoon, Sarah P. Fortunately off duty this weekend. Nice, Scott, nice. We gotta get together again, Scott. We'll get some more pizza with the family, or just you and I for coffee. We'll catch up a little bit. It is awful. No, I know I laugh at a lot of things, but no, it is awful. Again, it just happened. It literally just happened. There's one video. It's all on Facebook. There's one video of a car going by, and you see half of the plane in the median, and the flame literally stretched out across the highway into the woods. So I'm assuming that's where the rest of the plane is. Where it did crash, it is the. Let me see. Would it be? Yeah, it wouldn't be the takeoff. There's a very small airport, and it looks like it was coming in for landing. Maybe could have been taken off. Trying to think of that airport. No, it's more. I see more planes landing at the rate at the lineup. It is with the airport. So, and it looked. I know that airport well. It's very small, not used a lot. They just started actually doing flights from there to Boston to Logan to avoid traffic. You can fly. It's like $100. Fly into Logan. You're already through security, and then jump on a different. I don't understand. I'm going to do this real quick. All right, hold on. All right, we should be back. I don't understand how my boss's phone call always comes through. I have notifications off, do not disturb, and he still gets through. I'll freaking get it. But I just hung up on him. So, but hopefully the sound is back because it went to the car. Well, my point was going to be, Scott, I saw the fuselage. You can see the fuselage on fire. It looked private, because again, I know that airport well. It wasn't a Cape Air flight. I know those planes. This plane looked nice. This plane looked nice. I don't even think it was a propeller. I think it was an engine, jet engines. It looked like a nice plane. So I don't know. I don't know who would be flying into New Bedford, but maybe it wasn't flying into New Bedford. I don't know. It just. New Bedford Airport is right there, so it could have been. It is my boss. Yeah, not the other boss is inside with Michaela, but I don't understand. I have do not disturb on, and his freaking call always gets through. Him and my mother's always did. God rest her soul. But I don't know why his does. But I hung up on him real quick. I'll call him back in a little bit. He should have notifications on and see that I'm live right now. So, tell him again. I've told him many things, so we have that relationship. I would never tell him to go kick rocks, but I've told him many things. Actually, he looks out for me. That's why we're not working, even though we should have, because it's not a dud. The storm wasn't a dud, but I've worked in worse crap. I do work outdoors, so I've worked in worse than this. Am I door? Are you? No, I'm not. I don't DoorDash. No, sir. I do not DoorDash. No, I am not DoorDashing. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna watch the news and see what plane this is. Watch some more videos. I know, like I said, my boss went and get some. What are you up to? You have asked that twice already. I am just sitting here chatting. I think Doug just went live at 9, and I apologize. I don't actually. I do, but I don't. Again, I don't look to see who's going live. If it works for me, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Here we are, middle of October already. Suzanne's birthday's tomorrow. Took her to bingo this past weekend. That's what she wanted for her birthday. We don't exchange gifts, but she always throws in my face, well, we celebrate your birthday always in Disney. What do I get? So she has to go to bingo one last time before our trip because I am not spending any more money like that when we have a trip to pay for. I don't know why my wife is on. When we have a trip to pay for, but not a trip to pay for, the trip's paid, but let's save money. No wins for us, not even at slots. I mean, I broke out even, thank God. But my sister won, so happy for her. I just tested for welds for SeaWorld. Welds for SeaWorld. I'm trying to understand you, Xavier. We haven't been to SeaWorld in years. In this time, yeah, right, Scott and we all know it happens a lot, but I don't know why I keep saying Scott M. Scott. But yeah, no win at bingo. Birthday's tomorrow. She has tomorrow off. She's got other errands to run. I know this surgery wasn't supposed to take that long, but she don't know where I'm parked. I told her to text me. Not text me. I told her to check on here just in case. And I'll go around the block and pick her up. What is that vibration? That was a horn? I don't know what that is. Yeah, trying to think. Anything else going on. I'm going to meet up with Score Jason next Saturday. He'll be up here for a couple of days. Meet up with him for coffee. Meet him in person. And that time, it was Suzanne. All right, we're going to call it. Just came to say hi. She must be getting ready to come out. I'm going to drive her around the block. I don't want to get yelled at. Disney Free, Tyler, what's going on? Any good reservations? I don't know if you can even hear me. We'll talk about it some other day. Let me see. I want to make sure. I don't want to just end the stream. Look, my boss is calling me again. What the hell? Why is everybody in a hurry to call me? But yeah, I'm just gonna call it then. Figure out why everybody's calling. Tyler, we'll talk about reservations and everything. We'll do another stream and talk about that. I don't have many. I'll tell you that much. Don't plan on doing many. Not that kind of trip. Yep, there she goes in the chat. I'm done. All right. Bye, everyone. I got to go pick her up. Suzanne, I'm going to come around the block and pick you up. All right. Have a good week, everyone. Everybody.